Botswana and Angola and Zambia and Namibia all have this striation moving here, looking in that direction. Look how close those are. Let's take a quick measure. Let's get an average. Let's get the distance between them. 1, 2, 3. Now let's try to find more. Okay, let's go right here. 1, 2. Let's make sure we know the point right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 right there. So from that point to that point is about 10. Let's measure it and divide it by 10. Shall we? Okay, here we go. Where was I? Oh yeah, right there. 1 to there and up to there, about 10. Now it's 12 miles. How many kilometers is that? Let's put done. How many kilometers is that? 20 kilometers exactly, almost. Each one is 2 kilometers. Each one is 2 kilometers. Okay, now, you know that's in Botswana, but if you know me, I've made some reference to the fact that this could have been, let me just open it back up. You know, it was open earlier when I was checking it. History, where's history? Yeah, right there, Cretaceous and Timaeus. I made this, and we'll go down to the Plato part that I have. It's, how many pages? It's way down here. I've shown this before, and I can share it. There's the link right here. I don't really know if you can see it. Let's show it. Where's the link? Okay, there's the link. It's too long. So, yeah, never mind that. But let's get out of here. What I want to show you, let me get rid of this and make this bigger. Why not make it bigger? I've got the full screen, 200, right? Okay, so this is what Plato wrote. For example, it's kind of funny that the twin brother got Spain. Now, I don't know, because it says facing the country which is now called. So facing means it's on the Atlas mountainside. So I don't even want to talk about that. There's a lot of things I don't want to get into right now. But this is what I do want to. And I will show you gladly. Wait, where is it? It's down here. Okay, there we go. So this is from Plato. The whole country was said by him to be very lofty and precipitous on the side of the sea, but the country immediately and about and surrounding the city was a level plain, itself surrounded by mountains which descended towards the sea. It was smooth and even. Okay, and in one direction 3,000 stadia, and the other direction 2,000 stadia. Now, if you take 3,000 times 200 meters, which is about what a stadia was, and then you have 3,000 times 200, and that equals about, sheesh, I can't add, 600,000. And over here, 2,000 stadia, if you times that by 2, that's 400,000, right? 2,000 times, and maybe I'm wrong, and maybe I should be saying 40,000 meter. 40,000? Okay, by 60,000? Is that right? I have to go back to my old video, because I did the video, and the video showed it. And then, of course, sorry, Jimmy, you copied my idea on your last video. So you have it on your video, and we can measure yours if you want. But he wrote about, well, actually, I think that you made a different point, so maybe you didn't steal my idea. Lucky this isn't live streaming. 3,000 stadia, if you take 3 times 2, that's 6. And if you take 100 times 1,000, that's 100,000. So that's 600,000 stadia. 600,000 meters. And then 2 times 2 is 4, so it's 400,000 meters. So forget 40, 60, it's 400 and 600,000 meters. It's a big rectangle. And so that's why I kind of showed this area, because I thought, well, maybe that's it. It's kind of far south, right? But maybe that's it. They're about, again, he goes into more detail about how each one had a canal. Okay, where was that? You know, it's kind of funny because I've seen that before, but it's very, very quickly stated that there was a canal every... I got to find that and change that. There was a canal every 10. There, is that it right here? Further inland, likewise, straight canals of 100 feet in width were cut from it. Now, that's the width of the canal. And they were in intervals. This is what I need to change the color of 100 stadia. Now, stadia is basically 200 meters. So 100 of them is 200 times 100. So add 2 more zeros to 2, and that's 2,000 meters. Okay, that's 2 kilometers. That's 2 kilometers. That's 2 kilometers, just like I showed you here. Now, the big double test. Where are we here? Where are we here? Well, do those look like canals to you? And are they straight as heck? And where are we? 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 Okay, now check this out. Look, 10 kilometers down there. That's about a ½ inch in my vision. That's about a ½ inch. So if I go up here and choose a ½ inch, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, it's really half as much. It's not the same as down there. They're not 2 kilometers here. They're not 2 kilometers here, but they're 2 kilometers down in Botswana. So I don't know what to tell you, Let's see if I can get a little closer and measure just one of these. Okay, well, another thing you see here is that the width of this is... So you really can't measure with the green part. You got to measure from the middle of the blue to the next middle of the blue. And that, my friend, is 2 kilometers. That, my friend, is 2 kilometers. So I don't know what to tell you about all you naysayers and say that the Eye of Africa is not where Atlantis, the Plato's concentric circles Atlantis was. But look at this. Come on. I never even realized this before, and I've been looking at this for 4 years. Look at what we're seeing here. Canals that are actually 2 kilometers. See, that 5 kilometer right there, that equals blue. I don't know. I just measured it, and I got the answer I wanted. I mean, obviously, they're not perfect, but look how straight they are. You think that that's a natural occurrence from sand dunes? That's what I thought all this time. Let's look at the real thing. Let's look at the real thing and see what we can find. Let's turn off all this other stuff. Clean. Where's clean? Where's map style? Clean. 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 Let's go there. Okay, get out of there. Now, here they are, the striations that we saw. And you think, oh, look, you can see that it's kind of swept through like floods. Well, can we imagine if it wasn't floods but man-made canals this whole time? Randall Carlson, I agreed with him the whole time. And by the way, down south, you do see what looks like what you get. I mean, down here, we can find places that looks like water. That looks like something that was made by water. But when you go up here, you get to this place where you've got these striations, and you say, oh, those are sand dunes. Come on. Well, let's measure them. Let's measure the top to top and see how far apart they are. Let's go from here to here. It's 1.6 kilometers. Okay, let's do an average. Let's back out and do an average of 10. Let me start over again. Let's find some we can see, because I can't see those. Okay, here we go. So we got light, dark, right? So the light has got the sun hitting it harder. Let's just choose 10 of them randomly. I don't like that. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Wait, where's the measuring tape? What the heck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Right about there. Let's click on that. Now, we've got 15 kilometers. That's not the same, right? Those are a little bit closer together. If you divide 15 by 10, you get 1.5. So, sorry, is that correct? Yeah. So, as you can see, they're not quite 2 kilometers, but we do have the telephone game phenomenon. I mean, and also when you saw what happened down in Botswana, That's not Botswana. When you looked at what happened down in Botswana, I'll show you that in the topographic map now since I'm recording this. And I don't know how good the sound is. I wasn't really planning on making this video for users, but at this time, I mean, this is another incredible breakthrough. Where are we? We got to go to Botswana first. We got to find Botswana and where it intersects with the northern countries. There it is. Sorry, it's kind of hard to see the river delta, if you could call that a delta. It's kind of a delta, right? But it's a backwards delta. Or is it? I don't even know which way this river flows. I'm ignorant. And you can start to see these striation lines here. Perfect straight lines. Is there a desert with dunes in it making straight lines? No. That's not a desert with dunes in it. In fact, I don't think it has ever been declared a desert before in its entire existence. But when you get in there and you start checking out some of these lines that you can clearly see, and topographically, you can also detect them. I don't know what to say, but I'm going to go there and check it out myself. You see the same type of ridges, and I guess we could keep on doing averages of 10 or even 100, you know, to find out really the average width of the whole thing. But in my opinion, land changes over time, and we're talking about 12,000 years plus flooding. And I do believe that down in Botswana, we don't even have a record of any of that. I'm definitely going there. I'm going to be going there very soon. Very soon. And it's not going to answer any questions, but it's on my bucket list. And so if I don't make it back, you know that I did what I love. Look at that one. Look at that one. Wow. And by the way, who's to say that those, according to Plato, the canals were just 1,000 feet wide. So obviously something filled with sand and changed, but I mean, come on. What's going on here? That's not flooding right there. That was like, it looks like it was deliberate. It's my favorite word. Y'all have a great time in thinking about this. It's Christmas, by the way, today. You can see down here in the bottom, it is Christmas. So Merry Christmas. And have a Happy New Year. If I do another video before New Year's, I'll be surprised. I don't even know if you can hear me right now. I'm not using my good mic. But I was just found this, so it's got to be said before I go to bed. That's a great saying, right? It's got to be said before I go to bed. Where's the... There we go. It's got to be said before I go to bed.